Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, please. Please, car gods, let me get it out. Good God. There's a whole forest on the other side of this thing. Welcome back to the channel. 10211 Dodge Viper. And you remember when we left off, the poor Viper was broken again. So already got her up on the blocks and we're ready to get to work. See, I've got some radiator fluid leaking from the driver's side, and it's probably gonna be the radiator if I had to guess. I was thinking it was going to be this plug right here because see, there's moisture around it, and I sealed it, but it lessened, but it didn't quit. But look here at this radiator. That's pretty much going to be my problem. So radiator's going to come out, man. We got to pull it out and get it fixed, because we just now started having really good weather here in East Texas, and I'm not going to spend it with my Viper up on the blocks. Well, let's get up in there and see what we got to do. Pop that. Pop that. We're doing the opposite of what we need to do to take it for a drive, which is close the hood. Now we got to open it and work on it. Okay, let's see. There's going to be plenty of things to remove, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and start by draining all the coolant out of here, because that's going to be a big, messy job. So let's dump it. Alright, let's drain this radiator fluid, this coolant. Try not to make, too huge of a mess. Okay, there it is. I didn't really do the math on this bucket, so if it starts to fill up, I'll put this plug back in there. Okay, I guess while that's still draining, let's go ahead and take this air box off. We'll take these, and these hoses, and we'll pull our air box off. Okay, now let's loosen this lower radiator hose. Alright, then we got to move the upper radiator hose. Easy as cake. Alright, now we got to move this cooler, loosen it up, just so we can get it out of the way. Okay, we'll just lift this up out of the way, tuck it somewhere. Okay, next, let's disconnect this clip right here. You got to push this red thing out that way, and then unplug the fan. So I can't really do that with just one hand, but we got to undo that. Okay, let's take this hose off real quick. Right here. Okay, now let's just take out these 10mm bolts. Looks like here, here, there, and then the same on the top corner, and then down, and then down. And that should be able to let us break the radiator free. Let's see what happens. All the bolts out as far as I can tell, and I put some bags with zip ties over the top and the bottom. I don't know if I can get down in there. That way, hopefully when I drag this radiator out, I won't get too many leakies all over this beautiful motor. So let's see what happens. Well, the zip tie hose thing is not working. It's flooding everywhere. Hopefully it's going in the bucket. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, please. Please, car gods, let me get it out. Good God. There's a whole forest on the other side of this thing. Do it! I'm right here! I got it! It's leaking everywhere, I do it! We got it out. There's no radiator. Now, we're definitely going to have to clean this up. Look at this. Oh man, we'll get all those leaves out of there and make it nice and clean. Perfect before we put it back in. Of course, that'll still be a little bit because I've got to go get it fixed. Let's see what kind of carnage happened under the car. Look at that. That's bad. I should be ashamed of this. Don't even look right now. I should be ashamed of having this junk up in the radiator. Speaking of radiators, here she blows right here. Look at her in all her glory. Yeah, see, I think this is going to be part of our problem. That it's not supposed to do that. Radiators are not supposed to do that. And look over here, this whole side right there. And I'm like, oh, whoa, look at that. That is a mess. But I'll take it to a local radiator shop and have them fix it. And see, I think, I want to say, that side looks even. This side may be coming out just a little. Maybe, I can't tell. I don't know. But anyways, that's where we're at right now. So I'm going to take it to the radiator shop this week and have them redo it. Look at that. Look at that Chrysler Original. OEM. Okay. This probably came out of a Chrysler LeBaron or a K car. Just kidding, I have no idea. And there's the side of God, look at it get nasty. Look at that. That's shameful. Shameful, boys. What the holy hell? Rip, bird. Alright, well, oh God, look at this. Okay. Now we got the radiator dropped off, it's getting fixed, and I figure we may as well refresh and recharge these two K&N air filters. So through the magic of YouTube, and all right, I've got them all cleaned up, got them all recharged, and they're ready to go back in the air filter housing. Now, while we're still waiting on the radiator, let's go ahead and do the world's quickest Dodge Viper oil change. All right, we got a brand new filter, brand new fresh oil, and all we're waiting on now is the radiator to come back, and then we can get her back on the road. Come on! And the new radiator has returned. It is new and improved in every way. Look at this beautiful specimen. This gorgeous radiator that's gonna go back into the Dodge Viper, and it has an extra row of cooling fins to keep it nice and cool in the Texas heat. Thank you, car gods. And of course, Durham's Radiator in Lufkin, Texas. Everything is back together just like it's supposed to be. All the hoses are clamped. Everything is hooked up, airbox back on, everything plugged back in. And I'm going to fill it back up with the Mopar 5-year that I just put in it a year ago after the hoses broke. So now we got even fresher, brand newer coolant. I'm not going to go over how to flush it out because Boosted Motorsports already has a really great video on that. And this one's already starting to run long. But we'll put the coolant in there and then finally turn it on. Well, we'll go ahead and burp in the system right now, and it sure sounds good to hear it back alive again. Woo! Can't wait to get it out on the street. All right, guys and gals, I've got it all back together, and seems to be doing okay. The temperature is good, but nothing really checks anything out like a test drive. And that's what I'm about to do right now. And I even pulled out the back window because it's a beautiful day in East Texas. I'm going to put the POV cam on, and we'll take it for a spin. Keep an eye on that temperature, and maybe just haul a little butt while we're at it. All right, let's fire it up and go for a test drive. So far the tip's good. Let's turn that heater off now. And oil pressure is good. We do need some gas, so let's go get it. Got the back window out now so you can really hear it, hopefully. All right, guys, when we get to the light, we'll take a right and punch it, and then we'll just call it a test drive complete. Project complete. Dodge Viper is back. Thanks for watching, guys. Yes. Well, let's find that part.